Okay, and then in the last video I said I probably wouldn't recollect the songs. I did. I genuinely don't remember if I recollected the card. If I collected the card for the first one or not, but I mean, like, I don't think it matters. What does matter is Golden City down here. Our friendliest friend place. And with how easy it is to forget. This is another game which I'm sad about, but it's funny. Also, something I didn't show
That's your
off.
cue blast. Always try it when you're going to a new room.
Something I didn't show off is this hole in this village, which contains this thing. I have no clue what this thing is. It's like an edited picture of like one of the crew members. I thought it was simple flips at first, like edited simple flips. But I think it's one of the crew members. Fucking anyway. Time for the proper golden maze.
Spooky.
So I'll be covering this much more concise than I did in version 1. So, main goal, down here, and to the left, we can find...
I didn't know this.
The brick badge.
These are your badges for
our first
conquering your
badge.
goals. Good luck.
Yeah, we definitely have work ahead of us, huh? So... Oh yeah, I did go into the garden room, didn't I? I did get the card thing. Oh well. I'll just do it off screen. But this button still does nothing. I don't even know that button's still in the game anymore, but as far as I know, it does nothing. And a little secret before we move on to the rest of this maze. Going all the way up gives us a little heart. And it removes the brick badge. So, you know, you can't just cheat to get here. I mean, you can cheat to get here by just, you know, running through walls like that. You totally can. But you shouldn't. Anyway. My friendly radio. So, going back where we just were down here. Instead of turning to the left here, just keep going forward. There's not much to look at in these rooms themselves, but at the end, we find here. And we have a little friend here. If you know who that is, then you know. If you don't, you won't know. And we also have this computer here that says soon on it. I really wonder what that's going to be for, but like... we'll figure it out someday, I guess. But like, right now, nothing. Now, back to the start. So, we already redid that in the intro video. Well, I guess it would not hurt to take a shortcut through it. Jeez, what the hell did I say? There's not really much else out here, just, you know, interesting things, like, you know, that. I think there's a computer somewhere that has, like, a little image on it. It's nothing crazy, it's just, like, it's kind of egg-X type thing that the earlier versions have plastered all over them. I don't know where it is, though. But, I think that's all we really need to cover here. Pretty much did everything. So, next up, and I need, according to this guide, this walkthrough guide I wrote for myself like a few weeks ago, I need to show off the shop.
Oh, how are you?
Hey, friend.
Welcome to my shop, traveler. I'm out of stock, but we can talk for a while. Maybe forever. Who knows, really? I haven't seen a face in a long time. I haven't seen at all, actually.
That's
You
your
have
attack.
a-
You can push things sometimes.
You know, they called it the Golden Building. But now they should call it the Golden Ring 7.
My friend. He also has a little song.
Hello everyone, I play like Turkney Gurkney. I'm also a shopkeeper. Hashtag the Garn.
Pretty sure this song's from Ultra
Thank
Kitty.
you.
I love that. I love that thing so much. Anyway, let's actually go through these two buildings in more detail. Let's go with this one first. This one, you can go upstairs. Or, you can just kind of fly in this giant hole. But I believe that there's nothing really in this building. Keyword in. Because if we go to the top, find this thing up here, and we can go in. Welcome to the Golden Rooftops. There's not really anything here, but it's here. You can use a Q to see this guy, and seeing this guy.
Oh,
I'm sorry, really. But, yeah. Anyway, next thing, the opposite building. This direction. If we go up top, you can see there's another thing like that, but without an entrance. So if we go into here, this one does have a thing you can go up in that takes us to...
Hello, Garn. Welcome to heaven. But this is not where your story ends. You are simply passing through. Enjoy your stay, Garn. And good luck.
See you soon. That says nothing good ever happens after 2 years except... It's... God, no, my mouse. Except... orgasms, drugs, alcohol... There's something, funny moments, and epic shit. I can't read that last bit. I've seen the thing in higher quality before, but I forgot what it said by now. So like, goodbye. That room did have the pixel filter disabled anyways. So like, yeah, it drops us off from that for some reason. Now we're gonna enter what's basically the city proper. But first off, my best friend.
Hello, 2017. We will not distract you.
What's the thing? So, if you remember what this was in version 1, this was like 2017 X. It was basically like Sonic.exe take. And was basically like... It's just Sonic.exe thing that was put in the thing. And he was saying subterfuge, first 40 seconds. Like he's rehearsing for his upcoming appearance in this game. Because when he appears in the original, he says, he sings the subterfuge song, like the beginning of it. So it's like, I think it's suggesting he's like preparing for his appearance in the game. But this one, redesigned. Because some shit happened behind the scenes, and, well, you'll see what happens when we actually get there. Now, for the city proper. Keep a lookout for... Well, I saw it. Here it is. This blue car. If this blue car hits you, it'll either bounce you gently like that, very gently, or... This car is unique to V2. Although, like, I played V1 when it was the only version, but I didn't really beat the game until V2. So, I was looking for that car in V1 when it wasn't there. It will consistently be there. But, like, yeah. Now, something I didn't cover in my V1 playthrough. There's a hole here. Look at that hole. Garnite, just like in the tree. And in fact, it's like the perfect height to squish in. He doesn't like us going in. And I genuinely don't remember if I showed this one, but in the corner, wanted poster for Red47. This is also in Car's room, but nah. Now, let us get ready for the Gnome's Maze. Nothing's really different. Nothing changes about this for like until like one of the most recent versions at the time of recording this. What was that? Huh. So I looked into the wall. Oh well. But yeah. This hex is so good. Love it. Love it. Oh yeah, there's one thing here, they're gold. And looking at it. Different Golden City towers. You can't spot Red 47 from this, but you can spot, you know, where the other place is. Also, you know, different blocks, different music. Good to keep track of. Why? You'll find out. Also, I am nothing but sorry for basically spreading misinformation when I cover this area in V1. Cause, the Garnite that was in the wall next to the building, I thought it was inside one of these things, and you had to, like, clip your camera inside like this, but there's nothing in any of these. I've checked them all. I can promise you there's nothing in them. Oh, the little quirk of this camera, actually. If you flip it upside down... Hi, friend! Hi, friend! It's a fun little quirk. And now, that's basically it. Yeah, leaving the other maze. However, there is one last thing. Now, I said that I would not be covering RNG secrets till, like, the game as a whole is effectively done, right? Well, I stand by that. I still stand by that. However, there is one exception I'll make. RNG secrets that open to completely new rooms. Those are the only ones that I will try to cover consistently. There's only about 2. One of them is, you know, here, and the other is like much further into the game. But for now, we're just gonna deal with this. So, I'm probably gonna cut here, but basically, like, explanation of what I'm doing. Whenever you go to the menu, it re-rolls your RNG seeds. And yes, I said seeds, plural. I will use this time to kind of go into what RNG really is in more detail, but basically, when you start a game, the game gives you 2 different RNG seeds. Both of them on a scale, both of them like separate scales of 1 to 30. Basically like Undertale's fun values, but there's 2 of them. You can't directly control them, but every time you open the menu, it gives you 1. However, there's stretches of both counters that are basically no event. Just no event. And what you do about that is, if you spam the play button to get off the menu, then if it's landed on an RNG seed that, you know, like, doesn't really have a value assigned to it, then it will re-roll it until, like, either, you know, the game properly starts, or it gives you one that has a value in it. And both counters, when I say they're separate, I mean they're separate. They have completely different events tied to them. So, like, it basically means you can have multiple RNG. You can have, like, 2 different RNG events active, but you're never gonna have, like, 2 events from the same counter active, if that makes sense. It should make sense. I think I explained it pretty clearly. But, yeah, unless I get it on the next attempt, I'm probably gonna go. So, let's see if I'm lucky or not. Yeah, that wouldn't have been... If I was lucky, then I would have gotten it, like, before I finished explaining how RNG works. Okay, goodbye. I forgot if M actually works in this one. Whatever, like, fine with it. I'm probably not gonna test it. Actually, I could. You know what? I don't go here often. Oh, hey.
Code. Version.
Welcome to Test. This room is completely red and completely quiet. The only way you're gonna hear anything here is if Drilly speaks. Also, yeah, the animations are weird. They don't, like, really reset, I guess. But yeah, and as we get closer... Code. It's interesting, definitely. Alright. Test I want to conduct. Does pressing M work? No. Okay, that's settled. Okay, and test 2. That might have something, but I'll be trying that next in 2.1. I think I'm done. I don't think I have anything else relating to Golden Sea to show off. We got our badge. We saw all the major sites, and yeah. The only thing that's left is something we won't be getting into for a while. But hey, I hope you were watching, my friend. Next time, we'll be doing a much simpler thing, I think. Yeah, a much simpler and quick thing. See ya then.